Six, everything you've shown me, I've made real.
Who is Six? Well, Six is Saturn. Actually, Six is inside of Saturn, maybe? And maybe Six is the new god king of the Taken. Let's talk about it. Six is a member of the Nine, most specifically the one associated most strongly with renegades, as well as the one most strongly associated with aggression towards the guardian weapon and the light. Why? Here's my theory based on in-game lore and real-world mythology. Guardians resurrect via the light for seemingly no cost from resurrection to resurrection. I think it's reasonable to say that Six doesn't like this. In epochs and orbits, the Nine show us visions. Six's visions associate with the sword logic, being imprisoned in physical matter, as well as putting us in our place as the weak flesh being Six believes us to be. It shows us the visage of a large sword before many smaller broken ones. This imagery associates with Six's worldview heavily, and of course the idea of the sword logic. In addition, this relates to real-world lore. It was believed amongst ancient philosophers and writers that Cronus, Saturn, it's a lot to explain, watch my full video if you're interested, represented the destructive nature of time flowing, and the great changes that would be wrought from being born anew, rebirthed, or resurrected, depicted by eating his own children out of the fear of a distant future, which he created by performing that very same action. If you want to get even crazier with it, believers of esoteric lore claim that Saturn is a prison of souls, that it devours individuals, stripping them of their physical being and spits them out reborn, oftentimes in terrible ways. This lines up suspiciously with the way Taken are created. Ikora Rey outright uses the words, "an aperture opens, like a jaw, and swallows a living thing. It passes into another place. Later, it returns, inhabited, exalted, rendered final. The Taken shine with seething negative light, as if the universe is curling up around them." The Taken are also well known to be the pinnacle of the sword logic, to some extent at least, carving up the physical form of beings and turning them into the strongest they could be based on the will of their master. This leaves many questions about the connection between Six and the title of the Lord of Every Nothing. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and follow for more. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.